back in the kitchen now with mixologist Brett Butler. Okay, Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It's coming up.
It's
upon us, right? And I
yep.
love cocktails that perhaps we can have some fun with, get in the spirit
Yeah.
of the holiday, but maybe make it home
Absolutely.
ourselves. Are these not too difficult?
No, I mean, it's kind of with the liqueur, it's a little...
So certain things you have to have, right?
But listen, there's a lot of things you probably have at home, like strawberries, herbs, this is fresh thyme. So kind of whatever you have at home, you can make yummy.
Make
a little
it
bit
yummy.
Of science.
Make it yummy with a little bit of science. Okay, I'm going to let you take over and be my teacher.
Sounds good.
And
Okay.
show me what we're doing and what all goes into it.
Great. So this cocktail, Valentine's, is called the Mighty Aphrodite. So
Mighty Aphrodite.
The goddess of love, beauty, passion. So this cocktail's got a lot to live up to, basically. So we're going to start with some fresh strawberries. I usually do about 2 to 3 strawberries, love strawberries, packed with flavor.
Yeah.
So dice them, throw them in your mixing tin. Then we got some fresh thyme. Now thyme is something you don't need a lot of because it's very strong,
powerful.
woody, earthy. So just like 2 sprigs of that. And then we're going to come over here and grab our lemon juice. Lemon juice, we're going to do about 1 ounce pour of that. And then to kind of balance that out, you got to have something sweet if you have some citrus. So this
this is it too, the stuff to remember, because there is that sciencey stuff that goes into this, right? Because it's all about that balance, counteracting things that might have too much of something.
Yes, yeah, you don't want it to be like too citrusy, too lemony. So this is a vanilla mandarin syrup that I make at home.
Well, that sounds delicious.
Homemade.
Oh, you make this one.
Yeah, so I do a lot of cocktail elixirs,
Okay, you're an experimenter.
Mixers, yeah, exactly. So I always love vanilla. I mean, vanilla goes great with
I like
anything.
vanilla, I feel like everything.
Yes. So we're going to do about a ½ ounce of this, not too much. Some of the liqueur is going to do the work.
Okay.
So it's just enough to get the flavor of the mandarin, the vanilla. So you've got citrus in there. Now, once you have all that in there, then we're going to start doing some work. We're going to muddle, as they say, all of these ingredients.
Let's
so what
muddle
you're doing,
it.
Yep. So really what the idea is with muddling is you're mashing all this up. You're trying to extract as much flavor as possible from the strawberries, the thyme, and the juice is going to help do that.
Okay.
So once we have all that, then we're going to add our alcohol.
Okay.
So we have, we're going to do a ½ ounce of rhubarb liqueur.
See, this is interesting because I have some of this at home and I was never sure really what to do with it. So now I have an idea.
Exactly. Rhubarb's very powerful, so it comes out like it's very sour, right? It's a very strong vegetable, so it's best mixed with something and adding sweet to that, so you're balancing that.
All right.
So liqueur, rhubarb liqueur is great. This is a little elderflower liqueur. Saint Germain makes the best. So there's about 1,000 elderflowers in this bottle. It's a painstaking process that they do in France every year to make this amazing liqueur. So this is kind of like a mixologist's best friend.
Okay.
Saint Germain goes amazing. It tastes sort of like it has a little pear, grapefruit, a little bit of peach, and I find a little bit of honey. So it's just an amazing, sweet, floral, fruity liqueur.
I love it.
So we got
delicious.
the rhubarb and the Saint Germain's just kind of balanced out.
Okay.
And then lastly, the main spirit, gin. Now, this is Hard Truth Hills Gin. I love everything they do. They make amazing spirits. So what I did was I took some rose petals, dried rose petals, and I infused it in this gin.
What?
So Valentine's, you got to have some
so
rose in
pretty.
something. So basically, I just dropped some of these rose petals in the gin, left it overnight, drain it, and then you have a really nice floral rose gin.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. So we're going to do 2 ounces here.
Okay.
Boom. Got all that in there.
All right.
Come over. We're going to ice it up.
Ice it up and shimmy and shake, right?
You got it.
And I bet it's going to be this. I always look forward to the color, but I'm like, the strawberries, it has to be this pretty pinky red color for sure.
All right. Once you have that out.
Such a good sound. And how impressive if your spouse, your date, see, I knew it was going to be that pretty pink color if they made this for you. It's so impressive, especially with the garnish and the lemon. That's so pretty.
And there's so many flavors going on here, so it really tastes amazing. Now, I'm all about smell as well, so what I do is I have some elderflower mist. So what you do is you kind of spray the
touches.
elderflower mist right over here, so right when you drink it, you're going to smell it. It's like wine.
Yes. Okay. Well, we have to wrap this up. Gosh darn it. I hate that. But we have more coming up from you here in just a little bit. And that's another Valentine's Day cocktail. I'm sure this is delicious. I'm going to have to sneak a little drink here. On over to you.
Amber, that was like science, history, and art.
Everything all coming together, right? Mix it all up.
Hey, you're in the Indy Style classroom today. And up next is fashion. And I don't care what the groundhog says. Spring, you guys. It's going to be here sooner than we think. It's always a great time to refresh that wardrobe. But little confession, I'm a little fashion challenged. So joining me now is Brandie Price. She's coming to my rescue with her top 5 fashion spring must-haves. Brandie, it's great to see you as always.
Good to see you too, Anessa. I am so excited. We're up here at Evereve at Hamilton Town Center, and I just found out when I arrived that they actually have a Galentine's Day social starting at 11 o'clock where you can get 15% off. So I wanted to make sure to let you all know. If you see something that you like, there's a 15% off opportunity. So the first thing that I want to make sure that you all know about is jumpsuits. So of course we've seen so many jumpsuits out there in the world, but they've all been a little bit more loose or relaxed fitting with everything we've been going through with quarantine, right? But the new jumpsuits are more of a utility fit, and you can see it's more of a form fit, pop the collar type of jumpsuit. So I'm excited about this one. Absolutely. I went ahead and I purchased this one last week. But there's another one here that it's equally as tailored, but it is a camo, so it is more of like a neutral color. But it still has the form fitting, the cinching of the waist. You can use the self belt or also change out the belt. You're going to see a lot more of the form fitting utility jumpsuits going into spring. That's the first one.
I like that. And I love how it's just a twist. But we should, and you tell us what to look for to stay trendy, which is exactly what I need. This next one, Brandie, I was excited to hear that relaxed jeans are back because I got to tell you, after having a baby, skinny jeans are not my friend. So this one makes me happy.
Relaxed jeans. So there are so many colors and so many different styles. There are, I'm looking at a pair of white jeans that are relaxed. I'm trading in my skinnies from last year to this type of a version. So you can see you have a little bit more room in the seat, but it's not something that isn't flattering. It is something that is more flattering than the relaxed jeans of, say, the mid-90s. But you still have the distressed style. You can still roll up the cuff if you want to and wear them with the next trend, which is the white sneaker. You need a white sneaker.
Oh, okay. So Brandie, you know this. I have 5 kids at home. How am I going to keep that sneaker white? You have any tips for us?
Yes, absolutely. A magic eraser. You can use a magic eraser and a little bit of water, and that will take any scuffs right off of your white tennies, which is fantastic. But white tennis shoes are literally everywhere. The thing is, if you find a pair that you want to get, you need to buy them when you see them. Otherwise, they will be gone. I've already missed out on probably 5 different pairs this season. So I'm hopefully landing on a pair today.
They are that hot. I need to get some right away, huh?
Yeah, they go very quickly, very, very quickly. So another trend that we're going to see, we've been transitioning from loungewear, right? So we have loungewear, the tops and the bottoms that match. But did you remember that you can wear sweatshirts by themselves? You don't have to have the matching bottoms to go with them. Mm-hmm. But we have a lot of short sleeve shirts that you're going to see. You're going to see a lot of embroidery, embellishment, different things like this tie-dye one. It has a nice little cuff that's on the sleeve that will give you a little bit more shape to your body, and it's just really feminine and really flattering. The short sleeve sweatshirt is going to steal the show everywhere this spring. Ooh. So whatever you can find and pick up that fits you, that you love, that's what you need to find.
Okay, our recommendations from Brandie. And hey, remind everybody where you're at. Somebody just said, where is she? This place is cool. Remind us where you're at. And then you said there's a discount that we can grab a hold of. My favorite pal, Alexa, she says if there's a discount, we can work it out. So I'm sure that's going to get a lot of attention.
I love Alexis. We're at Evereve at Hamilton Town Center. So they do have the Galentine's Day social that's going on today. And what's really important to know about Evereve, like I've been a stylist for a very long time, but I can actually send them a quick message because everyone that is on staff is trained as a stylist. So if I tell them a little bit about my body shape, they can actually have clothes ready in a dressing room for me to go or to be able to take home to try on.
You guys, she's being modest. She's an award-winning stylist. That's what she is. And one of the reasons why I love you, Brandie, there's many, but you do the work for us. So thank you so much for bringing us your top 5. I think a twist on a fanny pack was on that list, but we'll have people follow you. That way they can find out more about that. All right, Amber, over to you.
Oh my goodness, I just kept thinking, is that her closet? I wish I had a closet like that. That is so cool.